Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I wanted to do a clarification here on the Moto E4 Plus and the Moto E4. Someone asked me a while back which one would I recommend. Well, I could recommend them both. However, I want to pull up the LTE bands here. As you can see, I have them both side by side. This is the Moto E4 on the right, and the E4 Plus is on the left. So it appears that the Moto E4 Plus has more LTE bands. As you can see, it has 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 17, 25, 26, 38, 41, and band 66. So what does that mean? T-Mobile customers will probably be really happy. On the other hand, the LTE bands for the Moto E4 are just band 2 and 4, 5 and 13. So, and this is something that's important to a lot of people. You don't really need band 12 unless you're penetrating buildings, but band 66 is something that's really nice. And someone asked me before which one would I recommend. It depends on your needs. Both of these will work great on AT&T, Cricket, both of those carriers. But if you're on T-Mobile or Metro, especially T-Mobile, I can definitely recommend. I would recommend you get the Plus. That's because of that band 66. And then 12 is a plus. If you go inside of a hospital or a building or something, you're not going to have the best services. It's probably going to cut out all around. But why does the E4 Plus have more bands? And they're both Verizon prepaid phones. I don't know. But the Moto E4 has HD voice, and the Moto E4 Plus does not. And I can confirm this because I've used them both on T-Mobile. And you'll get a HD signal when you're using you'll get the HD logo when you're using the E4, and then if you're using the E4 Plus, you don't. Calls still sound really good, but at this point, the E4 Plus, and these are pretty much the same phones, folks. Overall, you've got a Snapdragon 427 over here and a Snapdragon 425 over here. You can't really tell the difference in performance, just to be honest. They both have 16 gigs of storage. They both run in 7.1.1. But if you're a T-Mobile customer, I recommend you go with the Plus because you have that 12 and that 66 at your disposal, and it's just good to be there. It's good to have it there. You've got nearly just all the bands on the Plus version for some reason, and I don't know why Motorola did that, but it is what it is. So yeah, I can definitely recommend that you guys pick up either one of these and unlock them and use them on any network you want. But it definitely goes more towards the E4 Plus because look at all these bands that it has. Why wouldn't you want to have all those? I took a trip today with the E4 Plus out of town, and it did fine. Stayed on LTE the entire time, no problems at all. And just so you know, everything works with both of these phones. Picture mail. Someone asked me, did picture mail work and all those things? Yes, picture mail works with both of these phones. And the crazy part is I didn't even have to enter in any settings. I just put my SIM card in there and it starts working. So for downloads though, you might want to go ahead and enter in the APN settings fast.t-mobile.com, because I found that if I didn't have that in there, I couldn't download things from the Play Store, just download anything, but I could surf the net perfectly fine. Other than that, I haven't done any kind of tweaks to these phones after I've unlocked them, but this video is about the LTE bands, and I want to shout out Han Solo on Twitter, who pointed this out to me. He sent me a message on Sunday talking about how the Plus, he sent me the Plus's specs, and I didn't even notice this, and then you see this is right from Verizon's website. So again, I definitely recommend the Plus over the E4 if you're going to need a longer battery, if you need those extra LTE bands. But both of these phones have fantastic battery, but I can confirm I'm definitely getting lots of battery life, much more battery. I'm at 4 hours or 4.5 hours with 50% left. And I'm on full 24 hours at this point. I'm still starting day 2, I believe. So this is good. Both of these phones are great. Pretty much either you want the small one or you want the big one. They both run exactly the same. You obviously get a bigger battery, but with the Plus, you get a 13 megapixel camera too, and the bigger screen, and you also get all of the LTE bands. So it's your man Jay Will. Which one do I recommend? I'll answer the question here. The E4 Plus if you're T-Mobile. If you're AT&T, shoot for either one of them. Cricket, just T-Mobile customers and Metro customers, you definitely need to get the Plus if you're going to get this phone. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.